Welcome to the Existential Empath Podcast. My name is Tanya and I am an intuitive empath. My intention is to share valuable tips, tools, and techniques that I have learned so you can tap into your own inner healer naturally and intuitively. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanya and I help people tap into their inner healer naturally and intuitively. Let's talk a little bit about our nervous system today, and I'm going to offer 10 natural ways that you can calm your nerves, whether it be in the moment of an actual panic attack or if you're just suffering from anxiety. I come from a trauma background, so my nervous system has been off the charts for many years. And after I left that particular industry, I began to notice that my body was still in a state of panic and stress, and I had to find different techniques in order to calm my nerves down. So maybe you work in a healthcare field, or maybe you are just constantly stressed all day long. Maybe you're a teacher, maybe you're a housewife, and you are just go all the time. And by the time you try to lay down at nighttime, you have a really difficult time falling asleep. Here are 10 very simple techniques that you can do in the moment, depending on where you're at in your environment and what situation you're in, that you can utilize to try and relieve that anxiety. So our autonomic nervous system is made up of the sympathetic nervous system, which is the fight, flight, or freeze response, and the parasympathetic nervous system, which is that rest and digest. As a society, we are constantly in a state of sympathetic nervous system. Just based off of the environment that we're in, we are constantly in a state of stress. So our sympathetic nervous system is always on. Usually it's on at least 50% or higher. For me, it was 100% all the time. I was having a really difficult time learning how to shut it off. The parasympathetic nervous system is where we need to be. It's where we want to be. It's when, you're on vacation and you're just chilling and you're feeling good. That's the parasympathetic nervous system. It's that feeling you have after maybe you get a massage, or you've been hanging out in the spa or the hot tub and you're just feeling really good. The parasympathetic nervous system usually is on 20% or less, at least given the society that we're in. So there are several techniques that we can use to turn on the parasympathetic nervous system. And when we turn on the parasympathetic nervous system, we'll notice some signs. Yawning is a good one. You'll notice your heart rate will start to slow down. You may even notice some tingling sensations throughout your body. You may get a little sleepy. You may start to just really feel your muscles release a little bit less tension. And those are some really good signs that what you are doing with the techniques are actually starting to work. So the very first technique that you can do that is the simplest is deep breathing. And I know that breathing is so gets a bad rap. We just take it for granted all the time. But when we deep breathe, we bring more oxygen into our body and into our system. So there's a really easy way to turn off the sympathetic nervous system so you can turn on that rest and digest. And it's really simple. Just breathing in through your nose for a count of 3, holding it for a count of 5, and then slowly breathing out your mouth for a count of 8. And what you are doing is you are teaching that sympathetic nervous system that it's safe and it's okay to shut off. So as you're doing that, you can actually do the second technique that I have is a Chinese acupressure point. When you pinch between your thumb and your pointer finger here, this is the acupressure point to relax the nervous system. So as you are pinching this point, you can do those deep breaths. Maybe close your eyes and just really focus on your body calming itself down and really getting to a point of releasing that stress and releasing that tension in your body, because majority of our stress and anxiety is in our mind. And if we can conquer the mind, we're conquering that central nervous system, which then is in charge of our muscles, our skeletal system, and all of these other areas in our body. So the moment we can get in touch with our mind and get that to start to calm down, everything else starts to calm down too. I got a something on me. It's making me itch. So the third technique is meditation, and you can actually do all of these together, which is super cool. And you can find your own personalized way that makes it easy for you to get to a point where you can relax a little bit more. So meditation doesn't have to be difficult. It's really just kind of closing your eyes and acknowledging your thoughts, validating those thoughts that are coming in to your mind. And incorporating the breathing, that deep breathing into meditation is really what makes it very effective, because when you start to breathe, you start to calm your body down, and it's sending your brain is sending the rest of your body signals that it's safe to relax and it's safe to let our guard down, because that sympathetic nervous system is in charge of the survival, that fight, flight, or freeze. And back in the caveman times, when someone was getting attacked by a saber-toothed tiger, you want the sympathetic nervous system to kick in. It's something that kicks in a state of trauma or a state of stress. And not all stress is bad, but when we are in a chronic state of stress, that takes a significant toll on our bodies, and it makes it really difficult for us to relax and to be in the moment and to really enjoy what's going on in our lives, because we are just constantly tense and stressed out. Another technique that you can utilize, which is one of my favorites, is massage. There's so many different types of massage. I just recently had my very first cranial sacral massage, and basically what it's utilizing is the energy between the cranium and the sacrum, which is that little triangular shaped bone right above your tailbone. And it's a very gentle technique, which is super relaxing, and it puts you in a state of calmness, a state of rest and digest. So if you've never heard of cranial sacral massage, I would definitely check it out. If you're one for more deep tissue, then go for that. Do what feels best for you. Maybe you're more into the aromatherapy and the relaxation techniques of a massage. Maybe you're into Reiki. Reiki is fantastic. I'm a certified Reiki practitioner as well. So I kind of went down that path because I noticed the own benefits for myself, as it was really helping me to calm myself and relax that nervous system that was constantly going when I was working in an intensive care unit setting. So another fantastic technique that you can use is called an infrared sauna. Even a normal dry sauna, or even a wet sauna for that matter, are fantastic too. But what the infrared sauna does is it gets in there deep into those tissues, into those muscles, and it also incorporates light therapy too. So when you sit in that infrared sauna, not only are you relaxing those muscles at a very, very deep level, you're relaxing those connective tissues, the fascia, everything that causes that tension and that stress in your body, but you're also incorporating certain light into your energetic field, which also helps with healing too. I always talk about earthing and grounding, and here I am today out at this beautiful park, and it's so relaxing. I've got my shoes off and my feet on the grass. Earthing, grounding, you just can't say enough about it. For those of you who are gardeners, you guys can probably relate to this. When you've had a really busy week, all you want to do is get out and garden, get your hands in the dirt, and touch the earth. And what it does is the earth puts off an actual frequency. It's called the Schumann resonance. And when we are in contact with that Schumann resonance, it actually balances out our energetic system. Human brain waves are in the same frequency as the Schumann resonance, as the Earth's frequency. So when we are trapped in an office all day long around Wi-Fi and artificial lights and artificial energy, our natural energetic balance becomes very disharmonized. So when you spend time out in nature, it is a natural relaxant, a natural calming effect on your body. So grounding and earthing are fantastic. Taking a hike, just spending some time out at a park, sitting on a bench and putting your bare feet on the grass can do fantastic things for your physical, mental, and emotional, as well as spiritual aspects of your entire being. Another tool that you can utilize, especially when you're doing meditation, is visualization. You can visualize yourself being calm, visualize yourself in your happy place, visualize yourself out in nature. Those are ways that you can definitely calm your central nervous system as well. Some more physical ways that you can calm your nervous system are through herbs like Brahmi, Gotu Kola. It's for your nervous system, as well as ashwagandha. Those are fantastic ways to calm your nerves. One of the easiest ways you can also do it is through magnesium and vitamin D, just getting out into the sun and doing those things that you can do. Drinking water, staying hydrated. Those are excellent, excellent ways to relax your central nervous system. Hi guys! See, these guys are getting out and grounding and they're earthing. It's fantastic. Little kids have a natural energetic system around them that keeps them very energized, and they have a natural tendency to want to gravitate towards nature, which is what we as adults have kind of gotten away from, and it makes it really difficult sometimes for us to go back to that. So sometimes when you're feeling really stressed out or really nervous, go back to doing the things that you did when you were a child, because when you're doing those things, you are naturally in alignment with what your soul purpose is, what your soul is wanting and craving. So those are just some very simple techniques that you can do to relax that central nervous system, and really flushing that energy through your body. And like I said, drinking a lot of water, making sure you're hydrated. The nervous system runs off of, our whole bodies run off of water. We're a very high percentage of water, and if we aren't getting enough water, it can cause a lot of misbalance and disharmony within our body. So just doing the simple act of staying hydrated and making sure that you're getting enough water can really make a difference as well. So I hope you enjoyed these techniques. I hope that some of these can work for you, especially if you suffer from anxiety or panic attacks in the moment. I would definitely encourage the breathing and the acupressure point, because that's something that you can do right there in the moment. Closing your eyes and then maybe coming home and doing some visualization and some meditation can really get you to a point of finding that inner peace, because really that's what we all want. We all want to go back to that point of inner peace, and unfortunately as a society we've kind of lost that. We've lost that inner peace, and some of us don't even know what inner peace feels like. I know for me, for 20 years working in a very highly stressful environment, I had lost that sense of inner peace, and the only time I would really find it was for 1 week on vacation a year, and that's not enough. That's not enough. You have to incorporate self-care into your daily practice. Even if you can't get out and do something daily, at least every other day, you can choose to take a walk during your lunch break. You can choose to listen to some soft music in your office. You can choose to drink lots of water and eat clean foods that help balance out that central nervous system, and that will also ripple into not only your physical well-being, but also your emotional health and your energetic well-being as well. You deserve to navigate your life in alignment with health, happiness, and abundance. To learn more about the services that I provide, including Beyond Quantum Healing Hypnosis, EFT tapping, and the Emotion Code, visit my website at www.theexistentialempath.com.